This is the DEFCON warning system. Alert status for 9 p.m. Universal Time Coordinated, Sunday, April 2, 2023. Condition code is green. DEFCON 5. There are currently no imminent nuclear threats at this time. Russia and China have agreed to military technical cooperation against NATO. The United States has assessed that Russian losses in Ukraine will force it to rely on more non-conventional forces including nuclear, while it rebuilds. Additionally, the US claims that the Kremlin approved an attack against a US drone in the Black Sea. The result of this attack is that the United States has ceded airspace to Russia in part of the Black Sea. The Polish ambassador to France says Poland will enter the Ukraine conflict if Ukraine fails to defend itself from Russia. Poland was quick to distance itself from the ambassador's statement, however the wording was suspicious. Commanders of the air forces of Sweden, Norway, Finland and Denmark signed a letter of intent to create a unified Nordic air defense to counter the threat from Russia. Meanwhile, Russia has announced plans to station tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus. Belarus has ordered the military to restore strategic nuclear-capable Topol missile launch pads. China is boosting its military budget by 7.1%. Iran has agreed to reconnect surveillance cameras at several nuclear sites and increase the pace of inspections, according to the International Atomic Energy Agency. The United States does not believe Iran has yet taken the steps necessary to produce a nuclear device that can be tested. Meanwhile, Iran and Saudi Arabia on Friday agreed to re-establish diplomatic relations. The United States says it does not have operational control of its southern border. This increases the chance of nuclear material being brought into the country. The DEFCON warning system is growingly concerned about the opportunity of a terrorist nuclear device being used in the country. The United States says Russia and China are deploying space weapons to attack US satellites. In the east, the United States is setting up a permanent base in Poland, and that the US has informed Russia that it will no longer exchange data with it on its strategic nuclear forces. Russia says that, despite the suspension of START, it will continue to inform the US of intercontinental ballistic and submarine missile launches. Finland is set to formally join NATO in a few days as soon as the formalities are completed. North Korea appears to have launched a missile from a silo, advancing the country's ability to launch a nuclear attack with little to no warning. Additionally, North Korea has tested an underwater nuclear weapon delivery drone and has revealed smaller warheads able to fit on more missiles. Also of note are signs of high level of activity seen at North Korea's Yongbyon Nuclear Scientific Research Center. The DEFCON warning system is a private intelligence organization which has monitored and assessed nuclear threats by national entities since 1984. It is not affiliated with any government agency and does not represent the alert status of any military branch. The public should make their own evaluations and not rely on the DEFCON warning system for any strategic planning. At all times, citizens are urged to learn what steps to take in the event of a nuclear attack. If this had been an actual attack, the DEFCON warning system will give radiation readings for areas that are reported to it. Your readings will vary. Official news sources will have radiation readings for your area. For immediate updates, go to www.defconwarningsystem.com. Breaking news and important information can be found on the DEFCON Warning System Community Forum, and on the DEFCON Twitter feed DEFCON WS Alerts. You may also subscribe to the DEFCON Warning System mailing list. Note that Twitter updates may be subject to delays. The next scheduled update is 9 p.m. Universal Time Coordinated, May 1, 2023. Additional updates will be made as the situation warrants, with more frequent updates at higher alert levels. This concludes this report of the DEFCON warning system.